we're gonna go from this to this. I'm Mia, your current Miss Real Shropshire, and I'm going to be doing a full face of Pageant Glam, ready to take my pageant headshots. First things first, I'm going in with this number 7 primer. I think it's so important that you have a good base to start your makeup off. I'm gonna let this primer set in for a minute. I feel like when I rush and don't leave my primer, my makeup goes all like, you know, like bitty, it comes up off my face. I'm actually just using my everyday foundation, which is this e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I'm gonna use this because I'm trying not to look in the camera because it's just not quite as accurate. I know loads of people say, oh, your makeup looks better with a brush, but for me personally, it always goes really bitty and really patchy when I use a makeup brush, and so I am still a beauty wonder girl at heart. I feel like I've been tapping for ages. My skin is quite dry, it's not really blending properly. I've just sprayed my face with this hydrating mist. Do you know what, this hydrating mist is so old, but it's my absolute favourite, and I'm so devastated that like I haven't really, oh no, my nose is peeling. Do you know what, it's fine, we can make this work. This hydrating mist is only an Olay mist. It says it's a calming aloe leaf and chamomile, I don't know, hydrating mist, and I'm so devastated because it's not in the shops anymore, I don't think. Okay, I think I've done an alright job at trying to blend this, especially considering my nose is peeling, and this is just not the day for it because this pageant headshot is due tomorrow. I'm using the number 7 bronzer from the Pro Artist range. I'm gonna be honest, I know like a lot of people say to do your eye makeup first, but I don't. I probably should, but I feel like when I do that, when I do my foundation, like it covers my eye makeup and then I have to go back over it and then it doesn't blend properly and then it's this whole massive ordeal. So I am going in with my bronzer first. I am so gutted that my nose is peeling right now. I've literally been moisturising the hell out of my face because I was like, oh my goodness, how have I gone and got sunburn? And do you know what the funny thing is, guys? I was wearing factor 50 plus. That's 4 kids. And I still got sunburn. So I don't really think the sun and me are friends, which is really devastating because, you know, when everybody's like, oh my god, my boyfriend gets such a good tan, like it's so unfair. Well, my boyfriend gets such a good tan, it's so unfair. I kid you not, he looks at the sun and he's just bronzed. I will try and suntan, and I will turn into a tomato and then just go back pale. Anyway, this time whilst we were camping, I knew that I was coming home to do my headshots. So I thought it's not worth me trying to tan. So it's getting quite hot, right? I didn't expect this when we were camping. It's getting quite hot and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm going a little bit pink here. My boyfriend's family were there and they obviously have young kids, so they're obviously a lot more organised than we were. And they did have factor 50 plus sun cream, so I literally put that on, reapplied it multiple times because I could feel myself burning. Still, like a tomato. As soon as I've done this makeup look and like these headshots are out of the way, then it definitely is full force back on the skincare regime. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that word either. I think it's regime, I don't know. Oh no, I've lost my little contour brush. Found it. Guys, anybody else do that? They like misplace something and you're like, oh my god, where's it gone? And then like 2 seconds later, whilst you're still having that thought, you see it. Maybe that's just me. My nose contour is normally so cute, but obviously because my nose is peeling, it's just not. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's kind of clinging to different parts. I am using natural light for my headshots today, so I'm not going to go like as cakey as I would do if it was studio lighting, because guys, studio lights, stage lights, they wash you out. I remember getting my photos back for the first pageant I did and I was like, where's my makeup? Yeah, it was very humbling because obviously I didn't realise at the time it had to be that heavy. Lesson learned, definitely know now. I do struggle though, because when I look in the mirror I'm like, oh my god, that's so cakey, that's like so dark, and then because you're not seeing it in that lighting like until you get your photos back or like you're on stage, then I think it does just feel crazy. Like, I do think sometimes, oh my god, this might look so dark. Like, I wonder if I look like a clown right now. Anyway, I'm going to be using this Super Dewy Revolution blush because I was using a P. Louise one, but because I do have like a bit of a tan, it's just way too pale. Like, it just has not looked right. So over summer I've had to switch back to this. This was my old go-to anyway. It literally is so pigmented. Like, look at that, guys. And it blends really nicely. I am bringing the blush up under my eyes because I am going to conceal after I've done my eye makeup. So like, at the moment you might be thinking like, what on earth is she doing, guys? But let's trust the process. I'm currently grabbing this concealer. This is only a collection ultra cover concealer, and I tell you something, it's brilliant. It is so good. So I'm going to dab a bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to carve my brows. Now, I don't normally do much with my brows. Sometimes I'll like stick a bit of this gel on and like kind of that's it, because I am fortunate that I have got quite thick brows, and when I used to do my brows it was really humbling. It was a bit of a disaster. You guys don't even want to see the photos, it was so bad. But I kind of just do this to keep them in place. My eyebrows don't really like staying in place. However, this I don't know where I've just brow putty, apparently it's a dupe for the Anastasia, is it Anastasia or Anastasia? I'm not too sure. Anastasia doesn't sound right, never mind. But for the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow putty or something like that, or brow gel, I don't know. This is a brow gel actually. I think I've just said all of that wrong, but this is so good. You know when people say that eyebrows are sisters, not twins? Well, babes, mine ain't even sisters. I don't even think they're related. It is bad. So here I'm kind of just doing what I can to make them look a little bit more coherent. I'm just going to go in with this concealer that is now dry on the back of my hand because I've accidentally left it too long. And just go underneath my eyebrows just to add a bit more definition. And I do this along the top as well, and then obviously make sure you blend it out, guys, because you don't want a really thick line there. I mean, maybe you do, but personally I don't. I've just gone in and blended this. I'm using this Urban Decay palette. It's the, I don't know what palette it is. It's this one. And I'm using shade Sexy Dancer up here. Then I'm going to go in with Love to the Nines, and then I'm going to put shimmer on my inner corner. I don't know which shimmer I'm going to use yet, but I'll probably use Crystal Ball, which was the one next to the pale colour. But anyway, I'm kind of just starting priming my eyelid with this nice pale shade. And I don't want you guys to think I know what I'm doing here, because I'm going to be honest, guys, I don't. I went through a phase of being really good. Like, when I was younger, I would really sit and do my makeup. Like, I do like a cut crease, and I try and do like the James Charles looks. And some of them would turn out okay on camera. In person, they were like a little bit iffy. Like, I wouldn't go out like that. I used to be decent at eyeshadow, and now it's all just gone downhill a little bit because maybe I just haven't practiced enough. Maybe that's my issue. But like, can you see that? What is going on here? Like, what? Oh dear, this isn't going very well. Do you know what? It's fine, it's fine. It is fine. Maybe it's not fine. I don't know. Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna keep hoping for the best. As long as we blend, hopefully it will be fine. This is probably so stupid because I'm gonna conceal under my eye after, so maybe that's really thick for me. Okay, eyeliner. Now, disclaimer, I am not an eyeliner girl. This is an Urban Decay. Is it Urban Decay? Yes, this is an Urban Decay one. This is in shade So Dark. Okay, this is bad. Maybe we're gonna go and turn it into a smoky eye. I'm going to use shade Oh Dark out of the eyeshadow palette as well. Well, this eyeliner is very budge proof. 10 out of 10. Recommend if you're good at eyeliner and you don't want it to move. I'm so jealous of girls that just eyeliner done, because that is definitely not me. Right, this is definitely a trust the process. I'm going to keep blending this, guys, and then I'm going to come back because This video is long. It's a lot darker than what I was going for, but you know, you've got to work with what happens. If your eyeliner smudges all over your eye and you can't get it off, this is the outcome. Oh my goodness, my eyes are watering. Eyes all done. I'm not going to touch those because I think if I do, I'm going to make it worse. Oh, shimmer. I haven't got a clean brush. Okay, I'm going to use the end of this brush instead, even though this is not the correct brush for it. But oh well. Sparkle fixes everything. Oh my goodness, I actually really like this now. Okay, if I put a tiny bit here, because I don't want to put too much, now my eyes look like this. So now I'm going to blend this. Oh my gosh, can you guys hear that rain? I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I personally, I love the sound of rain. I hate going out in it. I'm taking... Oh my god, I need to take my photos outside. Oh my goodness. Never mind, I don't like the rain anymore. Oh my god, this could actually be a disaster. Like, don't tell me I've done all this to not even take my photos. No, do you know what? I have no choice. I have to take the photos. I'm going to go back in with some more bronzer. Bronze, bronze, bronze. Oh my gosh, the rain is getting heavier. I'm going to add a tiny bit of bronzer on my chin just because I think my chin looks very pale in comparison to the rest of my face. It's chucking it down. Anyway, next call of action is this Cream Glide lip liner from e.l.f. in the shade Pinky Promise. Now, I cannot tell you how much I love this. I don't have a pencil sharpener though, so I'm using a very, very blunt lip liner to finish the look with this lip plumping pen. Now, I don't actually think it plumps my lips. Maybe it does and I just don't notice. I don't know. But it's also in the shade Pinky Promise. It is actually my favourite colour and just adds like a really nice sheen to your lips. I'm going to very lightly just dust some powder over like my face and like areas where the light is going to hit me a little bit more. If I was doing my hair for a pageant, I would do pin curls because your curls will like last a lot longer and like be like a lot more bouncy, like a lot more full, a lot more like typical pageant hair. However, for my headshots, I wanted to try like just having a bit of volume. So I'm not going to pin it and I'm not focusing too much on the curls. I just want like a little bit of a wave in my hair so that it's not so flat. That was such a trust the process, but here are my headshots and this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this journey with me. If you try doing your own pageant glam, let me know how it goes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.